Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup tutorial will be on this icy mint blue eye look. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So to start, I'm going to take this off-white matte eyeshadow from the Morphe 35O palette, and we're going to set our entire base. And for my base, I use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk all the way up to my brow bone. Then taking this lighter orange, we're going to go ahead and use this as our transition shade and start building that into the crease. Keep layering this color until it's as dark as you want it to be. Keep in mind that since this is going to be kind of like a cut crease, that you want to keep layering because a lot of this color is going to be concealed with that aqua blue. So you're just going to notice I'm going to continue building this until it's as intense as I want. To intensify the look a little bit more, I'm going to take this more vibrant orange and I'm going to layer that over top. You want to work from lightest to darkest and start building the intensity slowly. Taking this red brown tone from the Morphe 35O palette with my Morphe M533 brush, we're going to slowly start building this into the crease to add more depth. Keep in mind, I mentioned we want to start from lightest to darkest and slowly build that gradient effect. Now we're going to go into this amazing palette. This is the Dose of Colors Ice Cream palette, and so taking the color Hot Fudge with the same brush, we're going to slowly start building more depth. Remember to keep this color lower because we want the intensity to be closer to the blue and slowly blend out into that burnt orange. Go ahead and apply this generously. You want to make sure your crease is very deep and dark so that when you go in with your mint color, it won't be all concealed. So I'm going to take this concealer brush from Dose of Colors and my Inglot Gel Liner number 88, and we're going to go ahead and apply that to the lid. It's very important to make sure you have a very flat and precise brush. This is the best brush I've come across, other than my Vanity Planet one that came with that set. This one's a bit larger though, so it covers more space. And it's really nice because it helps so that your lines are super crisp. Notice I'm just patting down and pulling down on the lid. This is going to give you the easiest application. And now for the star of the show, we're going to take the shade Mint Chip and we're going to go ahead and apply that directly on the lid, patting that on with the same brush we used to apply our gel liner. So I'm just going to pat this in, making sure that it has an even layer all over the lid. And so now it's time for eyeliner. I'm taking my NYC Black Liquid Liner and we're going to go ahead and extend out our wing. You guys already know I always start off with the wing of my liner because that gives me an idea of how thick I'm going to end up with my liner. So then I move on to the lid, add a thinner layer to match up to the wing. And that is pretty much it. It's going to take you practice, but once you get it down, your liner is going to be on fleek. Then we're going to prep our eyes for lashes. So I'm taking the They're Real mascara prior to adding my Icon eyelashes. These are in the style Posh. These are super pretty. As you guys can see, they're very full, but they're nicely separated to give you like a wispy effect. And you guys already know I've been obsessed with this Reveal Beauty eyelash curler. It's a must-have for anybody who wears eyelashes. It really helps to blend your lashes with your falsies. Then taking my J&D Beauty Revitalizing Face Mist, I'm going to prep my skin. I already have my foundation on, so we're going to go ahead and conceal and highlight. I'm taking my NYX Concealer in the shade Yellow Corrector. We're going to apply that to the high points of our face. Then taking my Farsali Rose Gold Elixir, I'm going to add a few of these drops onto my beauty blender. You guys have seen me use this in previous tutorials. I like using this product because it helps to blend everything in nicely, and since I have drier skin, I just really like that this doesn't make my concealer like cracky or cakey. And you guys, I'm totally aware that I have like a little shit stain on my shirt there. I seen that in the beginning of the video and I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I just left it and kept going with it. So we're gonna ignore that and take our Laura Mercier translucent powder and bake our highlighted areas. It is foundation, by the way, just to throw that out there. I'm taking my Studio Fix powder in the shade C40 with my Dose of Color fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and press this into the skin. This helps so that I get a little bit more warmth because sometimes the translucent powder tends to look a little too light. So I just add this to blend everything together and for additional coverage. I'm taking my Sleek Cosmetics contour kit in the shade Medium with my Vanity Planet contour brush. I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheekbones, bring this up to the temples, just the perimeters of the face, and then also contour down below on that chinny chin. Make it on fleek. We're going to go ahead and jump back to the eyes, and I'm just taking the same Dose of Colors fluffy brush and the same burnt red brown from our 35O palette and run that under the lash line. I did want to keep the eyes more bright-eyed, so I took my full spectrum liner from Makeup Geek in the shade Nude. We're going to pop this onto our waterline. Let me just say that I own a ton of nude liners, and this is hands down the best, most creamiest, most pigmented cream white liner ever. You guys have to try it out. Taking the shade Hot Fudge again with my Dose of Color angled brush, and we're going to apply that directly closest to the lash line. I wanted to add a little bit more smokiness, so I added a tiny bit of Makeup Geek Shadow in Corrupt, just any black shadow will work, and smooth this under the lash line. And then repeat these same exact steps to the other side. I figured I'd add an inner corner highlight, and this one's just my MAC Vanilla Pigment. And for highlighter, I'm taking the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Conceited. This is also another one of my favorite highlighters. It's so finely milled and super intensely pigmented. So I'm just applying that with my Vanity Planet fan brush. Since I had a lot going on the eyes, I decided to keep the lips more neutral. So I took my MAC Stone Lip Liner and lined my lips with this and filled that in with the MAC Peach Stock lipstick, followed up with the Dose of Colors Undressed Lip Gloss. I think this is one of my all-time favorite combos as well because it's like a perfect peachy nude. And then to complete this entire look, I'm just going to take my They're Real mascara and coat my lashes once more. And this completes the look, guys. I really hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on any new tutorials. I'll see you beauties in my next video.